Hello there, you hard-style belters. Today we're playing R-Type Delta. I don't know why the title screen doesn't work, but I've tested this game, and it does seem to function. So we're playing R-Type Delta today. It's R-Type Delta with Games of Doom. Did you know we're playing R-Type Delta? And the channel is called Games of Doom. That's called branding, bitches. Let's choose a spaceship to go out in and blow up all of the guys. Not going for the standard type. Fuck that. We're going for the hentai module, tentacle type. Let's go grope all of our foes. IRM Software Engineering Inc. presents Vehicle RX Pilot Butts. Ooh yeah. Tentacle butts. Difficulty normal. Vibration on. Sound stereo. Save manual. R-Type Delta. It's R-Type Delta, guys. Find some R-Type Delta together. This is R-Type Delta with Games of Doom. It's the best game in the series, I think. I've played a whole bunch of R-Type. Probably goes this, then R-Type Final, R-Type 3, 1 and 2. I mean, I'm not saying that R-Type, 1 and 3 aren't good games. They're all pretty great games. R-Type 2 I don't think is very good. R-Type 2 is just like the old ones are they're ludicrously hard because they're arcade games. But R-Type 2 just takes the piss. Like, I've beat it on R-Type Dimensions because you have infinite lives, and just so many of the scenarios in the game I just cannot see any reasonable way anyway, of just being good at the game and then winning. It's just fucking hard. It's unreasonable. Like, all R-Type games are very difficult. R-Type Final, the easiest one, is still really hard. But they are fantastic shooters. They're just great side-scrolling shmups. And most shooters are vertical shmups. You don't get many horizontal ones. I find that the vertical ones, they're very focused on enemy layouts and being able to get your combos and all sorts of cool shit off. Whereas the horizontal ones, in contrast, have a lot of level design sort of stuff going on, which I think is it's a good way you can just build more interesting things into them. Because you miss out on that on the vertical ones, because they usually they take place in the sky or in space or something. There's no scenery. But in this, look, you've got all sorts of stuff. You can set up these incredible set pieces and things, which you just can't do with the vertical style. And it's a shame. But that's just the way the genre works. That's why R-Type is my favourite shooter franchise. Even if RM just self-destructed at random in the end, which was just the weirdest fucking thing, and they just stopped making games. But who cares, because we've got the old games. They're still here. No one's taken them away. Look at that fucking thing. It's an evil giant urban snake. Hey look, it's the tentacles. It's Snail Force. It's the best weapon in the game. It's quite hard to use, but it's so powerful. That's the entire premise of Tentacle Force. It's not the easiest thing to actually make good use of, but it has the highest damage output, so it's the best one. You just got to deal with that. If you want massive damage output, sometimes you're just going to have to deal with the fact that it's more awkward. And you got to maneuver these plasma flails around to try and kill enemies. But they're good, they work offensively and defensively. They flail around based on what direction you just last went in. It's great. Like, R-Type Final really goes mad for the ship customization. That's probably why R-Type Final is my second favourite, because there's just so much flexibility in the ships and stuff you get to use. There's like 100 different ships, and at least like 50 or 60 of them are unique in their own way. They've got their own weapon systems, and they've got their own beam cannons. It's great. And there's a lot of levels in R-Type Final, and it's easier, like I said. So you actually get to experience more of the content. It's not got amazing music like this one has. Like R-Type Final, I think, dropped the ball a lot on the music, because this one's got a really great soundtrack. And the original ones have really great soundtracks as well. That's one of the weaknesses of R-Type Final. But this one, fantastic soundtrack. First contact. We beat the first level. Didn't get killed. Like with most shmups, you down one hit, so we did alright there. Off we go to a more difficult level. A random journey into the sewers, because why not? Everybody loves hanging out in the sewers. Because we're all fucking Morlocks, aren't we? Fish! Very upset fish. Red laser. See what you've got? It's more powerful while it's in its concentrated beam form. But it can hit more stuff at once while it's in its spread out form. You got two functions, it's great. Everything with Tentacle Force has that. The blue one has a lock-on effect and it can fire at two different enemies at once. It's really cool. This is just a great game basically. It's got really great graphics for a PS1 game. It's very well put together. It looks good, it sounds good. The level design is really good. The enemies are really solid. There's a clever feature on this one. When you go underwater, the soundtrack changes. It's got two synchronized soundtracks, so when you go underwater, it has just a different one playing. I don't know of any other game that did that at this time. I know Metal Gear Solid 2 brought in a similar thing, where they would build up the soundtrack based on the context. And like it would play like multiple soundtracks simultaneously, but it would shift between which ones were audible based on the context level. Couldn't see that enemy. That's just a minor mistake on my part, so just the joy of reminiscing. There we go, let's get our little buddy. Put him on the butt, because we got fire backwards. Oh, a great fucking brick. I didn't need that. Being hit by a giant brick is not my favourite thing to do. It's cool though, we've got Tentacle Force. So we've got these little tendril jobbies. Blue, 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 blue. Now go over there, go shoot him. I don't know what he's targeting, but it's not what would be ideal for it to be targeting. There we go. Got the full charge. Yeah, kill those guys. Tentacle Force. Your little buddy has an AI, so it can shoot enemies for you, which is very useful for situations like that where you need to send it off and do some work. Another reason why Tentacle Force is a little difficult to use. Got to keep track of that, but it is the most powerful force, so you know, just stick with it. Alright, gotta deal with these before they build up. These fucking flies. Be a fucking million of them. We don't deal with them now. No, go on the back. Alright. These are relentless. Oh shit. That was the perfect time to get killed. Ah, well, I'm here now. Take that, you stupid baddies. No, that wasn't perfect. Right, just keep putting waves out. We'll get there. Shit. That was bad timing. Yes, please continue. I'll play this a bit more. I need to get at least 20 minutes. Come on. That's the standard for the channel. 20-minute videos. Long enough just so I'm wasting your time and mine. Nope. Die! Fuck it, Delta weapon, there we go. Just cheat and use this screen clearing weapon. That'll sort out all your problems. Right, you go off and deal with it. There we go. Sorted, made it through. Missiles! Dropping the bombs! Dropping bombshells left, right, and centre. No! I do not want the fish! Oh shit, another fish. Sneaky, sneaky fish, man. Very naughty. That was close, wasn't it? Right, let's just try and focus on staying in the air where the fish won't swim into me, at least. And dealing with these knobheads. There we go. Put the Bydo device on our butt so we can defend. Yes, tentacle force, please. Thank you. Oh no, it's a monster! 2 monsters! I forgot about that. 2 monsters! One of which is dead, and then I died too. So, shit! Be alright. At least we get some upgrades. Start the fight, that's what it's all about. Actually take the upgrades, yes. Very important that you do that. There we go, stay out of the way this time. Because I am a sensible individual who does not want to get totes murdered. Wait, it's not dead. Shit. Thought I'd done a murder on it, but guess not. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, I should be done. I should be using my wave cannon. That would make way more sense, wouldn't it? I totally forgot I could adjust my speed. Speed 3 is the best speed. That one, you know, the one from Father Ted. There we go, I've a better chance now. I forgot you could adjust speed, because in the really old ones you can't. You have to pick an item to do it. But this is way better. You just do it manually. Just take off his little blobs and run away. Swap sides. Shit. Shouldn't be this difficult, but it is apparently, so who cares? Getting killed by a giant thing. I mean, in fairness, you know, R-type games are never be difficult. I'm just used to being better than this at the games. Oh, fucking hell. I done goofed. I just want to beat this guy so I can get level 3. And I don't really care what happens after that. How much does wave cannon do? It's not bad. Trying to get rid of those so I can't just bullet hell me. Can we go first? I'm not really talking because I am actually trying to concentrate on this one, because I've died a bunch of times and I'd like to stop doing that. There you go, I killed him now. So now it'll become a bit more straightforward because I'm just fighting one enemy. I just need to shoot in his stupid face and there he dies. That's a lot simpler, isn't it? Second contact. Beep 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 beep. Yeah, I've got some points. So I died a load of times on that level and none on the first level. So on average I should die a bunch of times. Whatever. When I get game over on this level I will stop. because this level, it's a fucking R-Type game. It's gonna be hard, isn't it? So, I think I might be on my last life now, actually. Yeah, this entire game, this entire level, you spend fighting this one huge walking war machine thing, and that's the level, you know. But I've taken away its big gun now. One of them, anyway. So that's a step forward in terms of not getting killed straight away. Use your tentacles to irritate the enemies to death. There's a level like this in every R-Type game. In R-Type Final, you'd spend an entire level fighting a huge war machine flying above this city and just slowly destroy all of its weapon systems until you like fight the main core. In R-Type 1, like the iconic one, you fight this just huge space cruiser and you spend the whole time just flying around it, attacking it from different angles. I fight all its different weapon systems. That's the iconic one, because the first one, and R-Type's super fucking old. So people remember it. Don't know what I just picked up. Just destroy that before it attacks us. Shit. Die! There we go. It did the thing, it died. As requested. Is dead, mate. Shoot his armor. Doesn't really help, but it means there's less stuff for me to fly into, like an idiot. There we are, anyway. Right. Starting to move forwards a bit. Gonna end up going behind him. Shit. Ah, I timed it wrong. I should have gone already. Well, that's it. I said I was going to quit when I got killed, when I got to game over at level 3. That was that. So, this was R-Type Final. It's a fantastic game. Classic horizontal shooter. Probably the best in the series. So, I don't think it'll ever come out against them. Pretty sure I'm fucking dead. So, get hold of it for yourself through whatever methods you choose to. I'm not your dad. And, you know, enjoy it if you like. It's a great game. I will see you next time. This has been Games of Doom with R-Type Delta. Goodbye.